everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. My name is Nicole, and of course we brought you guys another beauty video. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe before we even get into it, because I know y'all gonna love it. I'm gonna show you guys a makeup tutorial on this soft glam type of look. Okay guys, so we are back. Here we are. This is fresh face Nicole right now, no makeup on at all. I make sure first of all to cleanse my skin and moisturize, so that way there's a good, base. This is the Bare Minerals right here. Bare Minerals Prime Time. I've really grown to respect these products because it's mineral makeup. So it actually has ingredients that's gonna heal your skin. So I think it's a really good base layer, especially if you have acne prone skin or anything like that. I use about 2 pumps, and I'm gonna use this all over my face. If I'm looking around a lot, my mirror is over here, and then I have a big mirror over there. So, okay, so primer is done. Also, I put some moisturizer on my lips. Next thing I'm gonna do is take a sip of this wine, okay? Oh my God, I look naked. Some little Pinot Grigio, you feel me? All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is my eyebrows. I like to use this Morphe eyebrow pencil. I'm using the shade Cold Brew. This pencil right here is it's $4 or $5. Fire. Definitely recommend. I was spending a bunch of money on Anastasia's dip brow pomade and pencils and stuff like that. This does the exact same job for literally a fraction of the cost. Just take this spoolie brush. I'm gonna brush my brows up. With my eyebrows, I'm just kind of filling in and hair strokes. Filling in the sparse areas. And then, especially at the front, just little flicks of the wrist. So there's one brow. Also remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. And then I take my spoolie and lightly brush the front of my brows. Next thing I'm going to do is conceal them. Multi-use sculpting concealer. This is in the shade Sand. I'm gonna take a flat tipped brush like this one. I just take whatever's on the rim, that amount. Like I said, carve them out. All right, so now I'm gonna carve out the top. Sips wine. I'm actually gonna take my concealer and I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of my foundation color, a little bit lighter than my foundation. So I'm gonna mix the two together, and that's what I'm gonna carve the top out with. I'm gonna do the same at the top. Same on the other side. I'm going to blend out this concealer so it's not just sitting on my face. This is gonna minimize the harsh lines, and it's gonna blend easier into the foundation when we do that. What's sad is that I'm not even going anywhere. But it's okay. Honestly, I might go out. Find me something to get into. There's not really much going on today. I'm actually off tomorrow. First day off in a little minute. Your girl be out here putting in work. Okay, so you see how it's invisible? That's what you want to do. Blend in. All right, I'm gonna do the same on the bottom. Straighten it out a little bit. If you need to, you can connect these two just to make sure that your lines are straight. So we did that. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is my eyeshadow. So for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in with some concealer. You can use an eyelid primer by all means. Just dot here, dot there. Okay, so now I'm going to blend this out. Blend it into the brow concealer that you did too. I'm gonna use a beauty blender. I'm gonna get it wet first. And for this part, I'm sorry if I'm not looking into the camera, but my eyes get really creasy, so I'm gonna try to just look down so that I don't have to re-blend. I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow now. I'm using this Urban Decay, what is this? Born to Run palette, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, the Riff shade. It's just like a nice neutral brown. And I'm gonna take this brush, it's just like a fluffy brush, and I'm going to tap in there. I'm going to pack this into my crease. As you can see, I'm like dabbing it in. I'm not really blending it yet. Okay, I'm not grabbing any more color. Whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to blend it out in kind of circular motions. Blend it up, blend it down and around, all in circular motions. We can do these windshield wiping motions. Next color I'm going in with, what am I gonna go in with? I'm gonna go in with my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. Look at these colors, like these are just so like brown girl friendly, you feel me? Agent, this one right here, it's called Agent. And then I might mix in a little bit of that. And I'm gonna really focus this in the crease. Again, start small. Don't go crazy at first. It's buildable, it's easier to add more on than to wipe it all off and start over. Put this into the crease area just to kind of darken it up a little bit in the crease. For this brush, I'm using like it's another like blending brush. It's a really fluffy brush. Can't really see it. Doesn't look like too big of a difference. I was too scared to go in with the darker shade, but I am gonna go in with that. This is Smooth Criminal, just a little bit, just a little. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That really intensified my crease. Same thing on the other side. And I'm really, really focusing on the crease. I don't want this to get too smoky, okay? That's not the look that I'm going for. I'm not adding any more product, but I am gonna take that last brush, the previous brush, and I'm going to kind of circular motions so that I don't lose that color. Okay, so now I'm going to cut my crease without actually cutting my crease. I could go in with like concealer and like actually do the dang thing, but cutting creases it's a little bit time consuming. And I'm going to do this shade. It's like a very like natural tone shade. It's called Weekender. This one right here. It doesn't have any shimmer or anything like that. If you want to add shimmer instead of this, you can. It would also look really pretty. So I'm going to take this brush right here. It's like a flat tip brush. Pack it in there. And I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to pack it up. Again, I'm pressing it into the skin. I'm not like, you know, like smearing it everywhere. I'm packing it in. And when you're doing a cut crease, you want to go just a little bit over the crease area. Just a little bit above. Like so. Well, it's looking cute. Maybe I'll go a little bit further into the outer section of my eyelid. And I really like how that looks without concealer or anything. Like that looks really good. Now I'm gonna use the other side. And I'm gonna take a white, like shimmery color. Lightly go into here. I'm just gonna pat this into the inner corner. You see how that like brightened my eye instantly? I am going to now go back in with those browns and those neutral shades. Make sure that I didn't lose those shades. First things first, I'm gonna go back in with the first brush that I used and the first color that I used. That was not it. First color that I used was my Urban Decay. I'm just, you know, going back over what I had done before. Blend, 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 blend. Unfortunately, I can't just do like 30 minutes of eyeshadow. You guys probably are not gonna see me blend as much as I really am, but please make sure that you are blending. Now I'm gonna go back in with my fluffy brush, my second fluffy brush. I'm gonna go back in, no more product. Just a little bit of that darker shade. Blending. And the matte color. And go back in, make sure I didn't lose that lid shade. Okay, eyeshadow is done. Next thing I'm gonna do is line my lash line. I'm using this Wet n Wild Mega Liner in black. I'm gonna do like a wing liner, but I'm gonna do it with eyeshadow, and it looks just so soft. Like, it's really going with the theme today. I'm gonna do like a soft black, not like a black, like super dark black, like, you know what I mean, like a jet black. That's funny. The color that I'm about to go in with, it's called jet black. But this is like, in person, it's more of like, I think it even has like a little bit of shimmer, but you can even go with like a dark brown. That would look good too. Take a flat angled brush like so. Hack it on like that. So what I do with my eyeliners, I angle them towards the tip of my eyebrow. And look how like soft it looks, you feel me? With the wings, start small. Same thing, so I'm going to angle it towards the tip of my brow. So this one's a little bit longer, obviously, but we're gonna fix that. We are done with the eyes for now. You can, at this point, if you want, you can add your eyelashes if you're an eyelash type of gal. If not, you can put some mascara on and call it a day. But I actually like to do my face makeup, do my foundation, put on my powders and stuff before I put the lashes on, so that way the lashes aren't like all full of powders and blushes and all that. So for the skin now, I'm going to go in with my foundation. Now my favorite foundation is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. All-time favorite. I have these two different shades. I have this one, this is the 8.75, this is the 8.5. This is usually my shade, the 8.5, but I was just in Illinois for a couple of weeks, so it was cold out there, not gonna lie. I actually missed the snow though, surprisingly. I always hated the snow. My entire life I've hated the snow. But when I went out there and it started snowing the next day, so like I dang near wanted to like get in the snow, just like make snow angels. Nonetheless, I'm gonna go in. I think this shade is gonna fit me a little bit better. I'm going to do about a dot in each section. Start on my cheeks. Yeah, this is the shade that's matching my neck right now. I got this little tiny pimple. I gotta lay off the chocolate. Y'all know it's just Valentine's Day. Now this foundation, it is not full coverage. I would say it's about a medium coverage, but it's buildable. You know what's crazy? I don't really do my makeup very often anymore. I mean, every once in a blue moon, I will, if I'm like going out. Just that I don't have like the time anymore. And I've gotten it down to like maybe like 30 minutes, but it's like, I don't know. And if you know me, if you've known me for like years, you would know that I used to never, ever leave the house without a full face of makeup. Lashes, everything. Like, I don't know. Maybe I've just grown. Now I'm more kind of like into skincare, but I mean, I still really like makeup. I still wear makeup like if I'm going out to like run an errand or something. But my go-to makeup is more so like I'll do my eyebrows and then I'll do some blush. I'll do a little bit of highlighter and mascara, and that's really it. If I can only choose one makeup product, it would probably be, does lipstick count? I don't know if lipstick counts though. Other than lipstick, probably highlighter or blush. I've always loved blush. I think that was like the first thing I ever started using was blush. And it wasn't even blush. It was like a lipstick. It was like a very pink lipstick. And I used to put it on my lips. And I also used to put it on my cheeks. Blend it into the neck. This is crazy, y'all. I used to watch these videos all day long, watching these makeup videos, and I'm actually filming one. One thing about them tables, baby, they always turn. I love this foundation. It's very luminous, as it says in the name. Their advertisement is spot on. It's like freaking silk. Next thing I'm gonna use is concealer. For concealer, I'm using, again, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer, 7.75, I think it is. So I'm gonna take it, inner corners of my eye. I'm going to put it in the middle of my forehead, bridge of my nose. I'm going to take my Too Faced concealer. Because it's a little bit lighter, it's going to brighten those areas a little bit more. I'm going to go back in with my Beauty Blender. First part I like to do is my forehead, in between my eyebrows. Now I'm going to go underneath the eyes. And I'm pushing it in, I'm pressing it into my skin. And now when I get to this outer corner right here, I'm really going to perfect that liner that I did. Also go in with a brush and do this, like a flat tip brush, and carve it out. I'm gonna do the sides of my nose. Give my nose a little contour. So now I'm gonna grab my setting powder. I have the Laura Mercier. This is like the mini travel one. These come in 3 different shades. They come in the like original one, which is the translucent. This is like a very lighter shade. This is the second shade. This is translucent honey, and then it comes in a 3rd shade, which is like a darker shade. And I don't even gotta say anything about this powder right here, girl. I'm holding it up here too so that I don't have to look down so it doesn't crease. I don't know why I'm like this. So I'm taking up a sponge, taking some powder. I'm going to press that underneath my eyes. Okay, we're in the safe zone now. We can blink. Okay. So I'm not really too big into like baking, but what I do like to bake are the zones that get like oily. So my chin is one, my smile lines, they tend to crease a lot, so I'm gonna bake those areas. Again, I'm not smearing, okay? I'm pressing into the skin. Grab some more powder and I'm going to bake my smile lines until the end of my makeup. Gonna leave that powder there, okay? It's a process, trust it. Now, I like the dewy look. I don't mind a little bit of shine. That's why I like this. That's why I enjoy this foundation, because it's luminous. I don't like to look too matte anymore. I'm gonna set the rest of my foundation. I'm not going too crazy. I don't want to look cake face. I don't want to have that flashback. Flashback does you so dirty sometimes. Baking my chin, because that part also gets oily on me. And that is it for powder. Okay, so now I'm gonna wipe off the excess powder, but I'm gonna leave that bake that I did over here so that can continue to set so that my smile lines don't crease. But I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm gonna wipe away the excess powder. I'm just gonna go over my eyebrows just a little bit to set that concealer underneath my eyebrows because it was looking a little not entirely blended. So now I'm gonna contour. I don't cream contour. You can if you'd like. You would have to do that obviously before you set your face. I just powder contour. It just looks better on me personally. So the shade that I use is from this Tarte palette. I literally only use, as you can tell, one thing from here. This is the Tarte clay palette. So I'm gonna use that same brush that I wiped off the excess powder, and I'm gonna wipe off that excess powder with this contour shade. Pack it underneath my cheekbone. And now I'm gonna blend it up. And I'm gonna like cover my edges so that they don't get all filled with powder. They don't get all dusty. So I'm gonna do this on my temples. I'm gonna apply some to my temples. Again, I'm like moving it towards the center of my face. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Pack it first, then blend it up. Go on my temples. Is this your temple or is this your temple? Both your temples. I'm really upset that I don't got nowhere to go. My best friend wanted to be fake and go to Tallahassee this weekend. Packing at the hairline, bring down to the center of your face. And in the camera, with this lighting, you can't really tell too much, but in person, you can definitely see like the warmth. But I guess I'll just put more on so that the camera can pick it up. And you can bring that maybe like halfway down your forehead. Okay, now I'm going to do my nose. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to go with that same shade and just bring this along the side. See, like, there you go. There's one line. There's another one. And now we're going to blend it. After I finish powdering my face, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm almost done. This portion right here. And then if you want at the tip, you can kind of just round it. Okay, I got some more line. At this point, okay, so next thing we're gonna do is finish up the brows. Yeah, the brows, I don't perfect them too much at the beginning because I know that I'm gonna go in at the end and finish them up. I'm gonna go back in with my spoolie. I'm getting really lucky and I'm opening it on the right side every time. I'm gonna brush the brows up. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. This is the Too Faced highlighter. I don't even think they make this anymore. This has been through some stuff for sure. It's like this really like pretty gold shade. So I'm just gonna take some with my finger And I'm just gonna place this on the brow bone, like right in that arch. Hair like strokes, remember. We like those feathery brows now. Y'all, I can't wait. I'm not gonna lie. I love makeup, okay? I love makeup. I like everything beauty, but I cannot wait to do hair videos for you guys because and I'm just in love with curly hair now. And it's crazy because back in the day, I used to hate my curly hair. So like, no, I don't want to go with that, da, da, da. But like, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I didn't know what products to use. I didn't know like the techniques and stuff like that. And I've just really grown to love my natural anything. Like, just, you know, enhance whatever I can. Next thing I'm gonna do is my lashes. I don't have any lash extensions on right now, so I'm gonna put on some falsies. I always go in with mascara. This is the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. Have y'all ever had Better Than Sex cake? Fire. Now, if you want to skip eyelashes, you absolutely can. You can just load on a whole bunch of mascara. For me, what did I say? I'm extra. I'm excessive. Make sure you have a smooth layer. Okay, so lashes of the day. I didn't really have another choice. I didn't have so many lashes on me. They're like a 3D hybrid type. These are literally from Ross, $2.99. I usually cut the corners first. I test them to make sure that they're gonna fit. And then I'll cut the corners off as needed. I'm gonna let that dry for a couple of seconds. I'm going to keep that in one hand. I'm gonna dust off that powder. You can't really see the glue anymore too much. I'm gonna go ahead and place that on as close to my eyelash as possible. And then I'm going to squeeze the false lash and my natural lash together. Ooh. The difference that lashes make is wild. So I'm saying, like, if you want, you can just load up on mascara, but it's not like a good pair of lashes. I need Ross to run me some more of these. The lash band is just about dry. Yeah, you see how like the lashes just, they do their thing every time. So one of the last things that I have to do is blush. It's corally. This is Milani Coral Cove. I'm going to smile apples on my cheeks. Ugh. This is why I love blush. Like, look how it just like warmed up my face. One of my favorite things to do lately is to take some just on my nose. This is gonna give you like a sun kiss or like a sunburn, like you was just in the sun. Go back in with my bronzing brush. I'm gonna go underneath my jawline and that into my neck. Take that brush, that blending brush that I was using for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna flatten it, and I'm going to run this along my lower lashes. Okay, I'm gonna highlight my face. I'm gonna take this brush right here, it's like a rounded brush, and I'm going to highlight where the light hits my face so you can see like right here. Whew. Now I'm gonna go in with a small brush like this one. I'm gonna go back in with my highlighter. And I'm gonna put this in the inner corners. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm gonna go in on the very tip of my nose, tip right there, to make the tip of my nose look higher. And then just take my finger and kind of dab at it. You can go on your cupid's bow I'm going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm going to set all of the powders that you put on your face. I don't really go too crazy with my lips. I'm gonna line my lips. This is the Jonte Blue Dark Natural. This is the Maybelline. It's actually a lip stain. This is the shade Love Sick. I'm gonna put a gloss over it. I got this from Sally's. This is like it's called Collab whatever. This is my favorite lip combo. Okay, this right here with this, top tier. Okay, now the very last thing. So I got half of this video is just gonna be me digging through all of my friggin' makeup. Just gonna lay my edges real quick. So if you stuck to the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found it helpful. Make sure again that you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Okay, share this with your friend, with your coworker, with your boss. I put up a poll on the socials asking what you guys want to see next. We went to makeup. So if you guys are not following me, make sure that you guys do. I'm gonna put all of my social accounts down below. Thank you guys so much again for the support that you're giving me. Make sure you let me know what you guys think of it.